Hey everybody, welcome to episode 8 of the VHS Bandits. This week we watched Striking Point. Let's pop in the tape.
He knows nothing of our movement. He doesn't know shit, so let him go. I wonder what he would say if he knew his partner was a criminal. I believe you have some explaining to do when he wakes up. Oh, by the way, how is your little boy? He's okay. I am glad. It's a shame that he will have to grow up without a father. They murdered him and put a bullet right in his face. I know. We want to know about Joe Morris. We want to know what he was into and what you know about.
These guys aren't kidding around, and if I give them a name, they're going to kill me.
Oh, come on. Russian gangsters? What's the matter with that?
And now, our feature presentation.
Hey everybody, welcome again to episode 8 of the VHS Bandits. As always, I am the Kevbot. With me is...
Dane Train
And...
Topher Hansen.
What's going on, guys?
Hey everybody.
Just watch Striking Point
Yeah.
in English this time.
Yeah!
So for those of you folks who watch us listen to us religiously, last time when we watched, what was it, Death
Striking
Watcher?
Point?
Death Watcher? Was that
Death Stalker,
Death Stalker
3,
3.
Warriors from
Warriors
Hell.
from Hell. So we first were
Terrible
supposed to
movie.
watch Striking Point, and the tape was horribly damaged, and it was in Spanish. So we had to ditch it.
Espanol.
So a little bit after Christmas, I was like, man, I wonder if I can find this movie anywhere. So I go on eBay, and there's one copy. It was $4, free shipping. So I
$4.
This is
said,
our most expensive podcast yet.
oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Out of our own pockets here. So for those of you guys who might want to pitch in a couple of dollars, if you guys want to give me $4 just to pay for this tape, that'd be great. Anywho, so I got the tape. It literally came in the mail from eBay today. So I said, hey, wow, great timing. So we watched it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So the first one was in Spanish, and we couldn't watch it. And were we better off? I don't know. We
Yeah.
will find out. I guess we'll discuss that.
Yeah.
Dane, do you want to start off by reading the box?
All right. So
And describing
no.
in great detail.
So
This is a new release, by the way, according to the box.
There is a huge golden, shiny new release sticker with all the little points. So it looks like a little sun on the very front. So this is, what was this, 1994, 1995?
Something like that.
So this is a brand new release. And the funny thing is, now this has all the cool stickers on it. So actually on the inside of the box is weird little magnetic strips. So that way if you try to
You can't
steal it
from
the video store.
From Joe
if you're thinking about
Sloppy
stealing
Dick's
it,
video.
Yeah. This came from Advanced TV Video. I don't know where that's located, but
I'm going to guess Arlington, Texas.
there's 3 phone numbers on this, each with different
We
area-
should call
Yeah,
them
we
right
should give 'em a
now.
call.
All right, guys. I'll tell you guys what. For those of you at home,
You
listening
can't
to
give out their phone number.
hey, it might not be in service
maybe
anymore.
people want to
I
go
don't
to
know.
Advanced TV and Video.
You're just going to get some random dude who's like,
All right,
people have been calling me from Striking Point for the last 20 years.
Here, let's
Wait, I'm
see
sorry.
what
was Clint Howard working at a video store? Hey, you guys,
What's
stop calling me.
what's it called again? It's called
On my
Advanced
3
TV
phone
Video.
numbers.
Why? Why do they keep calling me? What is a striking point? I wasn't in that one.
Are you reverse looking up the phone numbers?
I
Holy
am.
shit! Dude, call them and put them on speakerphone right now. They might be, dude. It's only after 11 o'clock. They might still be open.
Yeah.
Oh no, Advanced TV Service. I found Advanced TV Service. It's in
I'm sure it's like Advanced Auto, where every garage is called
Belmont,
Advanced.
Massachusetts.
Ugh.
No, come on.
Who we are. Advanced Video Inc. was established in 1993.
Whoa.
Oh,
A company very well known within the community. This is a television ...
A television ellipses company.
That's just what Google is saying.
what? So,
But the area code is, it's got 3. It's 481 and then 452 and 344. I don't know. Let's see.
I'm gonna guess New York.
Phone number.
If anybody knows at home. It doesn't matter because we're just Googling it.
Yeah.
So don't worry about it.
Yeah, we're going to figure this out.
But if you've been to Advanced Video in wherever the hell it is,
yeah,
you may have very well watched this tape. That's one of the things I was thinking earlier. Like I was telling you guys, how many people, one, have seen this tape since its release, and this movie in general, like. How many viewings of Striking Point from 1995 like take place within the world at any given time, you know?
Including
like right now
three.
You can guarantee that there's like 1 million people having sex, 2 million people taking a big gross shit somewhere along the world. Like that is happening as we speak. How many people are watching Striking Point as we speak? Are we the only ones?
I'm probably going to say
I'm going to
zero.
go ahead and guess.
Like, as of like 3 minutes ago, 0?
If you Google this movie Striking Point, virtually nothing comes up. I mean, there's literally nothing you can find on this piece of junk movie.
And that's why we're here.
I love the Be Kind Rewind sticker on it. I want like a big roll of those.
Yeah.
I
Hey,
like
you
it.
want to read the box while
yeah.
he's doing the
real
research?
quick, one of the area codes is from Illinois.
Okay.
Oh.
Or not.
Or China.
Illinois or China, give or
Or
take.
India. I'm
Oh,
going to
that
go
sounds
ahead
about
and
right.
guess
Probably one of those.
Illinois, though. Possibly.
China,
So,
Illinois.
That's all. That's just the quick research that I've done.
So on the cover of the box,
We're
we have a
very
sweet tagline. It says, "In this city, you either strike back or you strike out."
This city being Fort Worth, Texas, I believe.
Yeah. So you got a guy holding an AK-47, and then there's a chick on the bottom. Let's see.
Is that the stripper?
That's the stripper who dies.
She's the only female
Yeah.
in this movie.
Only
That's
one
true. She-
one
Wow.
woman. Does the guy on the front look like any character?
Yeah,
from?
he's the main bad guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
the main
Oh.
b's guy.
Who's also on the back
put
of the
the-
box.
The
They
main
put the
bad
bad
guy's
guy
on
on
the
the cover,
front,
but not
wow,
the-
that's bold.
Not the
Oh,
three
yeah, the
lead
heroes
cops.
are not. Yeah. So on the
Right.
back,
Are they
there
really
are-
heroes though? They don't really do. Well, we'll get.
We'll
into
talk
that.
about it. No, they're not.
So
Spoiler alert, not
There's,
heroes.
Not
there's
heroes at
3
all.
pictures of 3 guys all holding guns on the back. Each shot is guys holding guns.
Nice.
So let's see here. Okay. Russian agents have taken command of the city streets by supplying gangs with incredibly destructive, armor-piercing automatic weapons. When detectives Morris and Harris investigate, that's the first time I've ever heard
I
their names.
did not know their names.
Yep.
They
Yep.
get too close for comfort. Morris ends up in an early retirement with a bullet in his head. Welcome to
Spoiler.
Striking Point. Oh yeah, so you just why rent this when you just told me
Yeah.
what the movie is? Nick Harris thought his life had bottomed out months ago when he simultaneously battled drug addiction and the crushing loss of his wife. That was nothing compared to his current enemy, vicious thugs who shoot first and don't care later.
That is very. that is very
that sounds
true.
an awful lot like us.
Yeah.
Just don't care.
No, just don't care. But that's really weird because they don't. They just shoot wildly and don't care.
Nobody cares about
That's
anything.
all the henchmen do is just shoot.
Yeah, they all wear the same black trench coats, black sunglasses.
They
black
look like they
gloves.
want to be in the Matrix.
Oh, yeah. Taking down these urban terrorists is Harris's job. But he's not only outnumbered, he's outgunned. The Russians are packing enough ammo
To shoot them twice.
for an all-out war. With fellow homicide detective John Burke, Harris...
That's what he is, a homicide detective?
Yeah.
I guess so.
All right, keep going.
Harris fights fire with firepower. That's
right.
a cool line. If it's war they want, it's war they'll get. Only one side of the law is going to walk out of this nightmare alive. Rated R. 93 minutes long. quality duplication is standard play mode.
What?
So if you put this in a VCR on like SP or LP,
Yeah.
they want you to put it on standard play mode for quality.
Ooh, did we watch it like the highest quality we could?
I assume,
have no
I
idea.
assume so.
Oh, hopefully we
It
did.
was great
I
quality.
mean, I do
Yeah.
own a pretty high tech VCR. Guys.
Yeah.
So-
I'm not gonna lie.
I'm not gonna
Top of the
lie.
line.
This VHS tape, just looking at the tape and even kind
It's
of the
heavy.
box, it is a little
It is,
heavy.
yeah.
It literally
Probably
looks
drugs
like
in it.
maybe.
Or maybe some Russian artillery.
Right.
Yeah, it literally looks like it's never been.
It's brand new.
Put in a VCR
Yeah.
ever until tonight. Like completely dead serious.
Probably.
One person rented it once, and then they brought it back like 2 hours later. They
No.
didn't even get through. They got through the trailers.
Yeah.
Because we got to mention 2 trailers on this tape.
Yep.
Silence of the Ham.
That was the best part.
Because
of this
that's how
whole
we
tape.
found out about this movie. Was this trailer was
Yeah.
on Silence of the Hams, which is the best movie in the world.
And then the other trailer was also on Silence of the Hams.
Oh, it's called like Death Cop or something
Yeah,
like that.
Death
yeah.
Badge or something.
Yeah, Death
I think
Badge.
Death Badge is
Badge.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Zombie cop out for vengeance or something.
Something like that.
I don't know. I don't really get it.
Yeah.
But that was on this one and Silence of the Hams.
Yeah.
Could not be more different films. Silence of the
No,
Hams and this
yeah.
one. The
Cabin
Russian
Fever really lucked out with Silence of the Hams.
Yeah,
I'm
they really
like,
did.
What the fuck?
the
But then they got
they
this
get
jalopy
here.
of them.
the,
Yeah.
the Russian bad guys in this, they all have like these crazy machine guns, and the cops only ever have pistols.
Yeah.
Yeah, true.
And just like any other kind of henchman, you guys, they cannot hit shit, and bullets are just going everywhere.
They're legit like 5 feet away from each other.
And they're just
and not
firing
shooting.
wildly.
And all the bad guy thugs all wearing their same uniforms are all like in one synchronized row.
Oh yeah,
You know?
yeah. They
making
do like
synchronized movements.
Yeah.
They look like dancers or like synchronized swimmers. Where they move their guns so
Yeah.
elegantly in the same
Yeah.
positions, all like dominoes lining up.
You guys ever notice how when the bad guys get shot, they shoot more wildly just in the air
Yes.
longer than they've just been shooting
I
at
didn't
one of the
notice
cops.
that.
Oh,
yeah,
yeah.
it's like one guy gets shot and he's just like, shooting in the air.
Yeah. Okay, I know what you mean.
Oh,
Sure.
I'm dying.
That's how you die. You just shoot in the air, man.
Yeah.
I mean,
Waste of ammunition.
Rigor mortis sets quickly. As soon as you get shot, it goes right to your index finger.
That's right.
That's just science, guys. That's just
Then
science.
I hope I never get shot with a gun in my hand.
Well, it depends on who you're around.
That's true.
You know?
That's very true.
As long as you're not around, someone putting spackle on your ceiling, you should be fine.
Okay.
Or the other guy should be fine. You'll be dead.
Yeah. Well, I won't. I guess I shouldn't care because I'll be dead.
Yeah, you're dying.
If there's anything that could definitely be said about this movie before we even talk
It
about
sucks.
before we even talk about what the movie's even really about, as opposed to what the back of the box basically explains the whole movie.
No, the box explains the whole movie.
Yeah. This movie is low budget. And when I say low budget, I'm not talking like a B movie. This is like a
It's like a Q movie.
Z movie. I mean, this is probably like one of those the lowest budget movie ever to be distributed on tape ever. I mean, okay. Obviously, none of you guys out there in the world would know about this, but obviously we know. All of us, me and the guys here, we grew up together. And back when I was in high school, we made a cheeseball 80s action movie called Lock and Load.
I think we started that like
think
legit
middle
like when
school?
we were in middle school.
Yeah, you're right.
So, I mean, it like took forever, but
yeah, you're right.
but
You
like
guys
that is
had-
the same type of filmmaking.
You guys
the
had
12-year-olds
the same budget as this movie. And that was part of the appeal of the trailer because in the trailer is so good.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the
Like
trailer's
if you
awesome.
can find the trailer, it's just got all the best parts. It's got like
It's true.
It's just all guns blazing and like some guy he slams down a coffee table and 2 handguns come up and grabs him.
Yeah.
He starts shooting. People rolling around. Guys getting shot. It's great.
Yeah.
But like then in the movie there's just 20 minutes of terrible boring dialogue you can barely understand.
So much.
And yeah, so the movie that you guys made is of the same quality, and I'm not trying to say that your movie was bad because I'm saying this movie, your movie was good, and this movie was really bad. Not to mention that Lock and Load was 20 minutes long. It wasn't that long at all.
It's not feature length.
I think it's
less than an hour.
I think
for sure.
it's like a half an hour or something like that.
Yeah.
I mean, really, the crazy thing to me is like, it's uncanny how close Lock and Load is to striking point in terms of like stuff that happens in the movie,
set design,
set design, stuff that happens. Actually, there's even lines that are said in this movie that I even said it in Lock and Load. So there's a part where I think the guy said like, you know, cops never quit, and I think I said mercenaries never quit. I was like, wow,
Jay Jammett never quits.
Jay Jammett, yeah, the lead character of Lock and Load. Lock and Load.
To give you an idea, why don't you just explain Lock and Load real quick?
Okay. Oh, by the way, Lock and Load. I made back in the day. I distributed Lock and Load on VHS to all my friends who were in the movie.
Yeah.
And I made like the.
So technically, we can do an episode. About it.
Yeah, we could.
We should do that.
Not to mention,
Director's
it's also
commentary.
on YouTube for anyone who's curious to watch.
I want you people out there seeing Lock and Load.
Making a private video right now.
Yeah, private video.
You better do that tonight because I'm going to go home and watch it.
Oh, Jesus.
Part 1, Part 2, Part 3.
Okay, let me describe Lock and Load. Lock and Load is available on VHS and DVD. I have one copy of each. Oh shit! Hey, I was just cleaning out my basement the last couple days, and I found like the old 3-ring binder that had like the script and like my characters.
Whoa.
Anywho, enough about
Lock
and Load. What is Lock? All right, Lock and Load is about a special ops guy named Jay Jammett, played by me, Dane Train. It's his day off, but he gets contacted by the colonel or lieutenant, whatever this guy's name is,
Lieutenant
Wesker, and he has to go. He has to go fight a guy who has a nuclear bomb. His name is Bernie Lowcracks.
That's
so
me.
The name's kind of based on the Bernie Lomax from Weekend at Bernie's, but Lowcracks. And Bernie Lowcracks has teamed up with Satan, like the
Big
devil,
Satan.
and we call him Big Satan. And he wants Big Satan to kill Mr. T, who supposedly is the only person who can stand in his way against world domination with his nuke.
For whatever reason.
Jay Jammett, he rides his moped and goes and he finds his hideout, whatever, and finds out what his plans, what Bernie Lowcracks and Big Satan's plans are, and and then there's some crappy action
There's a big
scenes.
shootout.
Big shootout. He ends up killing Satan with a gun, and then because at the beginning of the movie,
there's some clones.
At the beginning of the movie, he shoots at Satan and doesn't do anything. But at the end of the movie, he shoots Satan and he kills him. And then, there's a bunch of clone henchmen.
Because we only had one guy. Tom.
Yeah, one
amazing
guy.
Tom.
You keep the camera in the
Bomb.
same spot and you make it look like a bunch of them are coming out of like the same door.
Oh, man.
So,
I think he had different hats or something.
And then the thing is, like, now I edited this movie in like 2004, I'm guessing, and this is back before this is like the first thing that I ever edited in my life. Like I got Pinnacle Studio like number 2. You know what I mean? Like I never edited anything a day in my life, and this is what I learned.
Now 4.
I don't know. I don't even know they make Pinnacle Studio anymore.
I think
That's how old
it's like
this
this
is.
ultra crappy editing system. Now I didn't know like what anything was, and I didn't know that back then like a PNG or a TIF file was like the kind where you have like something with like a transparent background, for like a muzzle flash for a gun. So I literally took a freeze frame at the right spot when you would shoot the gun, bring it into MS Paint. I would literally paint by hand all the muzzle flashes in this fucking movie.
And the funny thing is, I was like, how the fuck did you do that?
Oh,
That looks
yeah.
so cool.
Dude. I literally...
Back in 2004 was the shit.
Yeah.
Anywho, the crazy thing... Well, if any of you feel so inclined to try to find Lock and Load online, please don't. But if you do, and then
Yeah,
you actually,
it won't be up. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have mentioned it.
That's all
That's
right.
my bad.
And then if
but
you-
I am going to go home and watch it.
Oh, good.
It will be
Yeah.
taken down.
Do you have it on
immediately.
VHS or DVD?
I don't.
I will make you a copy. Then.
Okay, thank you.
You want it on tape? You want it on DVD?
Tape.
All right, I'll
Gotta
see,
have it on
I'll see
tape.
if I
It's
can
the only way
swing
to
that
go.
for you.
But I love that movie.
Have you
Like,
seen Lock and Load?
Oh yeah,
Holy
yeah.
shit.
I've seen it. I've seen it a few times.
Mr.
A
Stern's
few
entire
times.
class has seen Lock and Load thanks to
that's
you.
right. I forgot about that.
That was,
My
that was a
goodness.
fun day in high school.
You guys have even planned out Lock and Load 2, right?
And 3
And 3.
4.
Oh, 4?
Lock and Load forever, dude.
I actually,
Oh, man.
all right, I wrote
Forever.
the
The
script.
number 4 ever.
We'll
I
get
love
to the
it.
movie at some point,
I
folks.
wrote the script for Lock and Load 2. All right, it was called. I had like 2 different tags. It was Lock and Load 2 Full of Lead, or maybe that was number 3. I think Lock and Load 3 is called Lock and Load 3 Full of Lead.
Isn't it Lock and Load 3000 in space? Or is
Oh,
that...
yeah. There's Lock and Load 3000. Right. I forgot about that. And then there was also it was called Lock and Load 2 Parabellum.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what it was.
Now,
And the theme song was like, the ending credits was like Primer. If you guys remember Primer, like
stupid
insane
early
musicians.
2000s music, you know?
Yeah. Like
Pain,
new metal.
pain, pain.
Oh, that's great.
Anywho, there was
That's
like
awesome.
Linkin Park at the beginning
Yeah.
of the movie, and
this movie's fucking great.
anywho,
One step closer, or whatever. I don't know.
so for those of
Linkin
you,
Park's a band.
for those of you that don't know,
They don't know.
Lock and Load
Nobody
was
knows.
basically I had no. So I'm a television producer today. I went to film school, and it's because I was in middle school and I was hanging out with my buddies. And we're like, "Hey, we should make an action movie. That'd be fun." And we made this cheeseball action movie, and that was kind of the start.
It was actually...
And then there was
It
action
was-
figure movies too.
Oh, yeah.
we did a lot of action figure movies.
Oh, we don't have to get into
Yeah.
that.
No.
But Lock and Load started off as space spoofs, which was like a Star Wars
yeah.
spoof because we were into like Spaceballs and we
Yeah.
had just seen like Hardware Wars.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
it sucked,
yeah,
and we were like,
Hardware
we can
Wars.
do so much better than Hardware Wars.
I think I even wrote this Space Force movie, like the script.
Yeah, oh shit!
And at
Sorry,
the
I just hit
time-
your mic.
at
We
the
wrote the
time,
script
I had
on
never
like
even
my
seen a Star
compact
Wars movie.
Pizzario.
Yeah, I bet you. I'm not even joking. I bet you I still have it on a floppy disk.
You better find that. Dude.
I have a floppy disk that I have in all my stuff that I know like has some old stuff
Shit,
on it.
yeah.
So I have to-
How are you going to get anything
Access
off of
to it?
that?
I gotta find.
I
a
think
floppy
I have
disk.
an old computer that
You
we
got a
might
floppy
be able
disk
to.
drive?
I think
Sweet.
so.
So
Yeah. We'll look into it.
well,
anyway,
Anywho,
so we watched Striking
so
Point.
If any of you guys
I think.
ever get to see Lock and Load, and then you watch Striking Point or vice versa, it's uncanny how similar. That
Yeah,
they are.
basically,
it's really
so
bizarre.
What drew us to Striking Point when we saw the trailer is in Lock and Load, the big shootout at the end was in my basement, and there was just like cardboard boxes everywhere that we like stacked up and like were shooting across from each other. It is exactly what they do in Striking Point.
Yeah.
The whole like last half hour of the movie is in
like half
basement.
the movie. It's all in like this one warehouse, and they just put up trash bags. Or
yeah.
it's
Yeah,
like
just trash
this
bags.
guy's apartment is the same as the evil boss's office, which
Yeah.
is the same as
the bathroom,
every
which is the
place
same.
that there's a shootout.
Yeah.
And then apparently not the strip club though. There's a scene with the strip
Yeah,
club.
because they mentioned in the credits, like, thank you to dingly dick strippers
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck.
yeah, which was really really weird
Littles.
because you go in.
It didn't look like one.
No, it didn't.
No, it looked like a
if
warehouse
that's-
with a
if-
fireman's pole. It looked
Yeah.
like an abandoned firehouse with a
Yeah,
pole.
it looked like we're the Ghostbusters.
If
We're
that-
like, yeah, I'll take it.
If that is a real strip joint, then I hope that place is long condemned.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure
I'm
they
sure
got
that-
shut down immediately after production of
Yeah.
this movie.
this movie needs to be condemned.
Yeah.
Anywho,
So I guess
what's
it
this
starts
movie
off.
about?
This movie starts off. There's like this gang, and they're being sold weapons from the Russians.
The Russian guys.
And we can't talk about the Russian guys without talking about the two main Russian guys. So the first, I guess, let's talk
kinda
about
like
the
the right
henchman
hand- he's
first.
like the right-hand man.
Yeah,
He's like the-
he
he's
like
like
has
the
the
lead
most
back.
like screen
Yeah.
time.
You guys ever see Grandma's Boy?
No.
Yes, he looks exactly like that dude.
Okay, yeah,
Yes,
he
except
looks
with
like
a goatee.
Yeah, he looks like the '90s like cyberpunky like
He's dressed as Morpheus.
Yeah. He's
But
got
this is before
like a
Morpheus.
shitty fake.
It's like faux leather raincoat.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and he's got like the
buy
little
all black
circular glasses.
Yeah, like
and he's
the
always
hippie
carrying a
glasses.
really big gun. Mm-hmm. And he never shoots, like actually shoots it. No.
No, he shoots it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, he shoots it.
Yeah.
But he never actually really hits anyone.
Oh no, nobody hits anyone.
Yeah.
Um,
And then there's the
boss.
the boss guy who's got like, he talks like
right
Derek
in the,
Zoolander.
In the first scene, he's like speaking Russian. He's straight up speaking Russian.
And the gangster guy's like, "What are you, Russian?" And he's like, "Yeah, can't you tell from me speaking
but he's
Russian?"
having the other guy translate it for him, and it makes no sense. And then throughout the rest of the movie, he speaks perfect English, but yeah, he doesn't have a Russian accent. He has this Zoolander type of voice, and I'm going to shoot you now. And no sights of Russian. And what I was saying before, the Russian people in this movie, they do that thing that shitty movies do where if you have Russian bad guys or any like foreign bad guys, they pepper in the common words that all the general American public know, like "da," "comrade,"
Right.
"vodka," or whatever. So they, just to keep reminding you that they're Russian, they speak English, but yet they'll throw in these like Russian words every once in a while just to remind you that they're Russian.
Did any of the other henchmen talk?
No.
I mean, they had. Okay.
And there was
Most-
a Chinese
They
henchman,
just shot
which
their
was
guns
great.
when they got when they themselves
most of
got
the characters in this, I would say, are obese.
Everyone's
shot.
fat.
Everybody's chunky.
Yeah,
Everyone's huge
Chunky.
in this movie.
Chunky. Not everyone,
Well, wasn't
but
there shot in
most
The
of
only guy
everyone.
who's not fat is the guy with the goatee.
Yeah.
That Morpheus guy.
Yeah, but most of the
yeah.
henchmen, like, there's one Asian guy, there's a bald guy, there, like, you have a whole spectrum of cultural backgrounds
Who are
that,
not
that do not look
Russian.
Russian at
No.
all. It's really, really weird for a Russian gang.
Yeah.
I guess they're not so strict about having, Russian people.
Yeah,
I don't know.
they're all encompassing.
Whatever.
They're an equal opportunity employer.
Yeah.
So then
There's a stakeout.
Yeah, these guys shoot. There's a big shootout.
Which
there's
you
a
don't-
sniper on the roof. I don't know who he's working for, but he kills the gang. And then are the cops there?
In like the first third of the movie, I was gonna say first half, but that's a little generous. More than the first quarter of the movie.
Yeah.
You never actually see anyone get shot. You hear sound effects. You see people holding guns. I mean, people shooting stuff, but you don't see like, oh, here's what do they call it? The little
Squib.
Yeah, squibs.
Yeah.
You don't see any of those go off. It's like one guy. Oh yeah, there's a sniper on the roof and he shoots two guys, and you just see
Never to be seen again.
Never,
Or explained.
yeah. You just see him, and then you see like
a hand on.
a hand smearing
That's
blood.
the only
on
blood
the-
in this movie.
Yeah.
Is in the first scene.
and you don't see the guys get shot. They just kind of like,
doors pull up.
yeah, they kind of say, oh well, they'll just get it. Audience will get it. They got shot.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we
It's
get
like,
it.
what?
But
What the fuck?
the
just
way
happened?
they shoot it
What happened?
is like
Where'd
people,
they go?
The characters in these scenes, especially where there's a bunch of people getting shot or whatever, the spatial dimension of the room or the parking lot or whatever free place they filmed at with no permits, that the
Everything's
characters
one
like
take.
legitimately just move around. You know what I mean? Like one shot, they'll be 50 feet away on the other side of the room, and then cut to he's right next to the bad guy or
Oh
whatever.
yeah, there's so
It's-
many problems where like even
Yeah.
like there's a part where the main guy's cleaning his guns and they cut to a reaction shot and come back and his like gun cleaning kit is off of the table.
Yeah, it just disappears.
so like there's all these little continuity errors.
yeah,
When they're having these
which is
big-
great. That's
Oh, yeah.
I love that.
when they're having these big shootouts, like towards the end of the movie, like it looks like people are maybe 10 feet at most apart, and then someone runs away, and they're like, "Oh, how'd they get away?"
Yeah.
They went and hid, and it's like I'm sure you could just
hid what, 2
walk
feet
and
away?
follow them. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Everything everything is shot in the same 15-foot radius.
Yeah. So I guess what this movie's about, then they're like after this big shootout, it just establishes like, oh, there's these Russian guys selling arms to gangs in Fort Worth, Texas, or whatever. So then cut to these two cops eating burritos in their shitty car. And one of them is like the wisecracking cop, and the other one's the serious cop. Blah, blah, blah. They wire some like crackhead dude to like do a stakeout on
Meet with
these
this
Russian guys.
With this hookup.
Yeah,
Who's
yeah.
Turns out to be the Russian guy.
Yeah, so I guess he's trying to like buy drugs from this dude or something, which they don't sell drugs, they sell guns, but whatever, they're selling drugs in this scene now. So then they're in like a cemetery or like public park or something. I don't know where they are. And then this is where the second shootout happens, where people are moving around. I have no idea. So the guy gets caught by the Russian mob. He's like, "You're wearing a wire because I have this remote control that tells me you're wearing a wire." Blah. And
It's like a stud finder.
Yeah,
that's exactly what it looks
It
like.
is.
Yeah.
And it's just like beep, 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 beep. Well, yeah. There you go.
So he gets shot. He's dead, and the Russian guys do
Somehow capture the two cops.
Yeah, this is where the two cops are like watching like a mile away, and then the Russian guys start shooting in their direction, and like to show that there's like bullets coming at them, like a PA is just like throwing leaves in their face, and so the like older cop immediately is transported miraculously in front of the bad Russian dude, and he blasts him right in the face. Just kills him.
And when the Russian guy shoots him in the head, there's like no squib, there's no muzzle flash. So obviously when they were recording this, like, you know, he didn't actually like shoot him or anything. He just in post they put a gun sound effect.
Bang.
And it looks terrible.
Yeah, no flash, no nothing, no like blood splatter,
No recoil.
nothing. It's just like, I shot you, fall down.
Then his partner is outraged. He doesn't remember anything because he got knocked out or
But we
something.
don't know how.
Yeah.
I don't think it was like
It's
just
all very
some-
weird. Then he
I
gets
don't know.
teamed up with this other guy who looks like...
He looks like
lot
a
of different
grown-up
guys.
garbage pail kid.
Yeah.
Yep. And he's overweight. And the captain's like...
But who isn't? He's in good company.
The captain's always angry about something, but I honestly can't tell you what. I can't tell you what most of the dialogue in this movie actually was.
Yeah, because it's drowned out by sexy saxophones.
Yeah. Every like background music has saxophone. And it turns out that the cop who's still alive, whose partner was killed, what was his name? Nick?
Who knows?
I don't know. It said on
Nobody
the back
has
of the
names.
box. Anyone this guy loved or like cared for a lot, including his partner, gets shot in the face.
Yep.
It's true.
Him and his wife were driving along, and someone wanted to take their car, so
shot
instead
his
of
wife in the
driving
face 3
away, he
times.
was going to pull out his gun, and his wife got shot in the face 3 times.
It's really his own fault.
Yeah.
He should have just drove away. You don't roll down the window. Was he in a convertible? Like, what the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know.
He's at a stoplight, and this dude comes up. He's like, "Hey, I'm gonna shoot you if you don't give me this car."
Yeah,
And he's
I
like,
would- I would
you know,
much
let's
rather
talk
just
about
like
this. I'm not gonna drive away. Let's discuss this via.
I would much
weaponry."
rather like floor it and get in an accident because I have car insurance.
Right.
And that way the guy's not going to be like, "Oh, well, I'll just take your shitty car now that was just in an accident." He would just be like, "Oh, well, see you guys."
I'll get another car.
Yeah. And okay, then his partner was shot in the face, and then
Well, you find out that his partner was actually a dirty cop.
Was he really though?
Yeah.
Oh, he
guess.
was.
Yeah.
I didn't think they
Because
actually
the Russian
said
guy
that.
was
I
like,
don't know.
"Oh, your partner didn't know anything about us. Well, I'm going to shoot you."
That's a good accent.
And then
Dane.
Oh,
It's better than the movie. I'll tell you that.
oh, hey, I'm gonna shoot you in the face, and you won't be really, really, really ridiculously good looking anymore.
And then that guy's under investigation, the cop who's still alive, by like higher up cops or different cops. I don't know.
It's
Yeah.
internal affairs.
Yeah,
knows?
something like that.
Breathing down his neck.
Who it turns out like one of those guys was working for the Russian guy, but then he's not. I don't fucking
But the
know.
problem is, like,
So
this
weird.
this cop who's left over, he's not, he doesn't have a mission. Like, he's never like, I'm going to get vengeance.
He's just trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is going on.
Yeah,
he
it's
doesn't
kind
even
of like an adventure together.
like he never like vows to avenge the death of his partner. He's not the chief doesn't give him a mission to do anything. And then once he gets the new partner, he's like, "Fuck you, man! I hate my new partner." Instead of getting like,
He's all tubby, and I used to collect him as a kid.
and then
He's a garbage pail kid.
Yeah.
So then immediately he goes to a strip club, which looks disgusting. It looks like
It's
well,
it's
like a strip club, I guess. But it looked like Sweaty Betty's. I guess
It's
For those
supposed to
who-
be
for those of you who haven't been
closed
there.
too.
I haven't
which
been,
is
but I can imagine it looks like that place.
it kind.
We should do some research.
It kind of does. The place is supposed to be closed, but there's the one woman in this movie.
She's like
is up
practicing
on
her
stage.
strip moves.
Yeah.
And
And they question her,
She
and
needs
they
all the
get
practice she
really
can get.
hostile for no. They go like 0 to 60 in half a second.
Yeah,
and
he,
then
like,
they tone it back down.
pulls her
and-
hair and shit.
It's so weird. I don't
And like
fucking
because
get
she
this
has
movie.
drugs, and she's literally the only female in this movie is this stripper,
That's
and
it.
that's it. She's the only woman in this
Yeah,
movie,
yeah.
not even exaggerating at all. And I don't know why they're questioning her at all. This is like it has nothing to do with anything else. So
They're
she
just if you look
just
in the,
doing it.
If you look in the right hand side of the screen during all this too, there's just these people standing or sitting very still in the corner, not doing anything. Like
right. It's definitely the crew.
it's
Yeah,
really
it's so
weird.
creepy.
chilling out in the back because the strip club's supposed to be closed.
So
And
why would there be people there, right?
yeah, and she's like, "How did you get in here?" And so it's not open, and there's no reason for people to be in there. And there's this huge fight going on between the cops and the stripper. You would think that if these guys were
Actually supposed to be there.
actually supposed to be there, they would actually react to it or
Right.
do something, get up and be like, "Hey, what's going on? Is there a problem?" No, they're just like chilling out, holding their breath, trying not to fuck up the scene, but they're in the middle of the whole thing. And it's great.
So they go outside.
It's the little things that make me happy.
Some of those Russian guys with the Morpheus coats on come down and try to shoot him up in a Chevy Astro van.
No, they come just to kidnap the girl, and the cops are still there, and they're like, "Hey, we're
yeah.
cops. Don't steal her."
Is
hey.
that what they did? They kidnapped the girl?
Yeah,
I didn't even know
Forgot
that.
about that.
yeah.
Did not know that.
This movie's very
Is that where they
forgettable.
shoot the random dude in like the CVS parking
Oh
lot?
yeah.
Yep. And the new
As the credits put him like parking lot victim.
the new partner guy, the garbage pail kid. When they start shooting at him, he just drops the ground, starts shooting and rolling away. Like,
He does not a somersault, but like hot dog rolls, I guess. I don't
yeah,
know.
just like one after
Like the
another,
long way.
after another, after another, and it's just like very effective,
Yeah.
very
There's just
effective,
this
man.
random bystander.
That's how you dodge bullets.
And
Just
he
roll
gets
on the ground.
shot.
He gets shot and like because this guy
Because
can't
there's
act.
like 12 gangsters
Because
just
he was
shooting up the
because
random
he
parking
was
lot.
there in the parking lot, and the production crew was like, "Hey, you want to be in a movie? We'll give you, I don't know,
I'll pay for your gallon of milk.
man."
So then they go to the police station, which is
police building.
I'm sorry, yeah,
Dave.
it's called the police headquarters.
No, it's the police building.
Oh, I'm sorry, right,
It's
yeah,
not
right, yeah.
headquarters. It's
Yeah,
not
you're right,
department.
It's not a police
It is
station.
police building.
Police
Yep.
building.
I got it. There's parking spots out front. I swear, there's an empty spot, and it says like principal or something like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
really?
probably.
It did
Like,
look
I
exactly
couldn't
like our
exactly
middle
read
school.
it, but yeah, it's so weird.
And the inside of his office looks like a
was
Liberty tax
Yeah.
office. You know what I mean?
Nobody
One
in
of these
there.
like
It's crazy
pop-up
dark.
offices that just comes seasonally to do taxes or like
Because one of the
whatever
guys was
bullshit
like
into some
was
shitty
supposed to
neighborhood.
be like looking out of the window, and he grabs the frame of the window, and there's no window
no
there.
glass.
There's no glass.
Oh my god! And like behind the sergeant that is there, it like says like Subway sandwiches like $3 or whatever.
Yeah.
Like
I was so
there's some
focused on
other-
trying to figure out what it
like
said.
I don't know what it said, but it was
Yeah.
definitely did not say like police whatever.
Yeah.
It was
Why
like-
would you have a big sign that says police in the window?
Yeah, police sergeants don't have decals on their windows. So this was shot probably in like a gas station or something like that, you know?
Maybe.
Or yeah, like a D'Angelo's.
Yeah.
Just to sum up the next scene, they go to his apartment. The two cop guys, whatever.
Yeah. I don't know what to call this guy.
Yeah.
Cop 1.
More
and then
henchmen
Garbage Pail
come.
Kid.
They try to shoot him, but both the guys like drop to the ground and just shoot the henchmen. And it turns out those henchmen brought
After
the
like
dead
a 20-minute monologue of this
yeah,
guy.
I know.
Yeah.
Brought a dead stripper, and then they go, all right, well, we got to find the guys, and they go to this big industrial complex
Can we talk about the staging of that last scene though?
with the dead
We-
stripper.
Well, the dead stripper we need to talk about. But the scene before it, like, so after like he talks about his monologue or whatever, Garbage Pail Kid goes to the bathroom and he's like doing a dance and shit while he's pissing and like singing and trying to be like he's supposed to have. Yeah, he's supposed to be like have this comic relief that just fucking fails miserably.
Well, again,
Yeah,
the whole
pretty
thing
bad.
about
But-
the spatial reality of this movie too is
There is none.
I think he's like in an apartment, but then he goes, "Oh, down the hall to the left," and it looks like the
It's
hallway
either-
to like an
it's
apartment
like a
complex.
shared bathroom
The
or something.
biggest yet most cramped bathroom you've ever seen. Because
Yeah.
he's so close to the toilet and the mirror and this, but he's really far away from the camera.
Yeah,
It's weird.
and you look like so he like hears like a noise and then he pulls out his gun and there's a bad guy on the outside of the bathroom just like blowing the fuck out of the door with an AK-47 and he has his little pistol boop 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 and I killed the bad guy. I'm untouched. And there's another henchman shooting at cop number 1, monologue cop. Let's call him that. One guy shooting at monologue cop, and like the way that it's cut together, it looks like they're all in the same room.
Yeah.
But they're not. It's all 4 different shots, probably shot on 4 different days on 4 different cameras. Who knows? But the way they edited it together, it looks like they're all in the same room. But then when you cut to the like hallway where like the front door of the apartment is, that's where one henchman was shooting into the apartment, and then like the front door, the bathroom door leads to the hallway. I don't know.
It's so
Why would
confusing.
your first entranceway be your bathroom?
And in the hallway, there's like 20 doors.
Yeah. It's like a hotel, but on the outside, like when they pull up to the building, it's a garage. It's like
It's like
A garage.
Yeah, it's like an
Yeah,
abandoned garage.
Yeah,
because
but-
the windows are all boarded up.
yeah, and it's not like a big like 4-story building or anything. It's like a 1-story building, but inside there's like all these doors. Nobody else lives in this building apparently. There's like
Nobody's in the
20
police station
doors.
either.
The police building.
There's probably all of
Because nobody gets out
13
and is like, what's going on?
there's all of 13, maybe 14 people tops in this movie,
Oh, yeah.
including extras.
Yeah. And then, so they kill these 2 guys, and then they, like, chill out for a while, have some more monologues about bullshit.
Exposition.
And yeah, instead of, like, being like, hey, we almost got assassinated by these Russian mobsters. Maybe there's more of them? No, we're probably cool. And so this is where they find the stripper. And the best thing about this is whenever you can tell when they didn't have like a set to go to, it's just a black room. You can't see anything.
The monologue cop,
Yes.
and garbage pail cop.
Yeah.
They're in this black abyss.
Yep.
And the dead stripper is in this white clean room.
Yeah.
But she's all like bloody and
But
whatever.
they're supposed to be in the same room, and you
Yeah.
see the two guys looking down like they're poking a sack of potatoes or something. And you never see their hands touch her, and
It's almost like if they're having weird flashbacks.
yeah, it looks
To
like
this.
a flashback, but it's not.
But they're
because
supposed to be right
looking
there
at her,
because
yeah.
they're like, oh, we found this body.
And then when it cuts to it, it goes like, which oh my god,
That's
it's
when they go,
great.
we gotta get these guys wherever they are.
Yeah, they killed
at
this
They're
drug
at this
addict
like
hooker.
oil mill.
How did they even figure out where like they
That's
had
a
to
great
go?
question.
I have no idea.
Yeah,
No idea.
no clue what they get there.
This movie just
they
makes
get
no
there,
sense.
And out of nowhere, they don't tell you who or what, but suddenly his car just blows up. The monologue cop's car they get out of
Yeah.
the car, they go walk a couple of
No,
feet.
they get shot at first.
Oh,
Nope.
No.
Nope.
They
No?
like hear some noise. They pull out their guns. Like,
Yeah.
oh, do you hear something? And it's a dove, which obviously whoever made this movie wanted to like do a big homage to John Woo movies because there's a white dove.
I think it might have been an albino pigeon.
All right, well,
Just going on like
Maybe
Yeah.
they couldn't afford a dove, so they just put white out all over a
Yeah,
pigeon.
exactly.
Yeah, so the car blows up, and they're like, "Oh, well, looks like we're at the right place." And this is where all those shootouts happen, and there's more monologues and shit. And
I love
Yeah.
how, like, literally every single room
so
that they go
weird.
into is like cardboard boxes and
Or
there's, like,
black abyss.
There's black trash bags like hung up on the walls.
they must have had like one lamp to light this whole
yeah.
movie.
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah. The gaffer had a pretty easy job. Show up and press on.
It's just a bunch of gunfights. Garbage pail kid gets shot in the arm. Monologue cop gets shot in the leg.
At that time, at the same time?
No, it's garbage pail kid
So-
gets shot in the arm by.
And then they run away.
Yeah, and then they run away, and he acts like he's dying too. He's like monologue cop's like trying to apply a tourniquet, which is doing a very poor job. And he's like, which I mean, I've never been shot. I don't know how it feels, but just the way it's like, okay, just act like you're in immense pain, you're dying, but you'll be fine.
You're dying,
Yeah,
but it's
the rest
okay.
of this movie is if his arm's fine.
Yeah.
Exactly. Exactly. Except like right before
So
the
he
end when
did
they're
do a
both
good
like,
job
"Hey,
with
we're
the
bloody
tourniquet.
and shot up, but we won." And everyone smokes in this movie.
Yeah, there's
all
not a
the
scene where
time.
no one's smoking.
Yeah, seriously. They almost like light their cigarette from their previous cigarette. Like that's how
Yeah.
often they smoke. And they just pass the cigarettes back and forth too. A lot of germs in this movie.
Oh yeah, needles, blood.
Oh yeah, they share a beer can. It's gross.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but the thing is, so when Garbage Pail Cop gets shot, he gets shot in the arm, and they're like, "Oh, we gotta run out of here." So, but like the gangsters are on the other side of another wall, so they shot through a wall or something.
I thought they just shot through boxes, or like there was like a hole in the wall.
Yeah,
or, I
there
don't
was a
know.
hole in the
It was weird.
in the trash bags or whatever. But they could like see them. They were in the other room, and they know where they are basically. And then the two cops go to a different room. They can't have gotten very far because this all happens in like 10 seconds. And the gangsters go into the room where the cops were just at, and there's like blood on the ground, and he like swipes it up with his fingers like, yeah, it's blood. and
No, it's pudding.
and then they're like, where did they go? They lost them. They own
out
this
to find
warehouse, and they can't find the cops who have never been here before. And how many rooms are in this fucking warehouse? And so then they're like, oh, fuck it. We can't find them. We've spent 15 seconds looking for them. We got to go to the boss's lair and use his supercomputer, which is an IBM ThinkPad, which is the thickest laptop. This is probably the first laptop that was ever made in the world.
We forgot to mention the aggro crag.
Oh yeah,
the bad Russian guy, the bad boss. He's got a piece of the aggro crag from Nickelodeon Guts.
Yeah,
on his desk because it's like this big, quartz. I don't know what kind of stone it is, but it's like crystal stone kind of thing, and it's lit up.
Must have been Global Guts because he's Russian.
Must have been.
Yeah. Those Russians are good at dodging tennis balls.
If Mo was here, she could tell us all about it.
Go around the buoys.
Yeah. Cool.
Why don't you tell us, Mo?
Anyway, that was kind of a funny thing.
And literally, that's the movie.
Yeah.
No, but when they're using the supercomputer, aka the shittiest computer ever made,
and the shittiest 3D graphics that it shows, it's the weirdest 3D graphics, and they're like, that's where they are. And it's like, what the fuck were you just looking at?
It looks like a terrible screensaver.
Yeah.
It's just like rods and pyramids and triangles and just
how does that tell them where these guys are in the warehouse?
Yeah, seriously.
Yeah, it looks like a child tried to use a CAD system or something and just dropped a bunch of blocks on a plane, and there was no indication of I don't even know how the fuck this would work.
It's man.
It's not like a camera system, it's just 3D
movie.
blocks.
Yeah.
And whatever.
Maybe because
That
we're
was my
not
favorite
Russian,
part of
we
the
don't
movie.
get it.
I guess so.
Maybe
it was Russian computers.
But they figure out where they are, and there's more shootouts, and the bad guys die, and then the two cops, they just drive off, and that's the end of the movie. There's nothing after that.
He gets kidnapped, and they shoot him up with heroin, though, and it does not affect him at all. It does nothing to thwart him.
Oh yeah.
They both get kidnapped. I don't know how. I don't remember how.
I don't remember.
They do?
Yeah, because
I know I didn't fall asleep during this, but I don't remember. Yeah. I remember the heroin. Okay.
I'm not gonna lie. There were some parts of this movie where I was getting pretty drowsy.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I was pretty close to paying attention, but I was close to paying attention.
Close to paying attention, yeah.
Not full on paying attention.
This movie doesn't let you pay attention.
No. So yeah, they got kidnapped, and the Russian guy's like, I'm the guy who killed your wife, blah blah blah. Obviously, he killed his wife. And one of the cops that were the other cops that were investigating this cop for being a crooked cop. Turns out he's like, I'm a crooked cop now. I'm with the Russians. Rah! And they pay me $30,000.
And then he shot the bad guy, the Russian. No. He shot the goatee guy, the Neo guy.
Who did?
The crooked cop?
No. He shot just one of the henchmen, and then he was gonna shoot the other.
He was gonna be gonna help
no
out.
Witnesses.
Yeah, because
he wasn't going to help him out. He was going to kill him too.
Oh, really?
It was no witnesses. And,
see, I don't get
but
what's going on.
Then they shot him up.
Yeah.
Then Monologue Cop shot him
on heroin while he's on heroin
or something.
Yeah. And
good guys win. They drive off. Roll credits.
Yeah.
There you go.
That's it.
That's the movie.
No, nothing after that.
Yeah.
They drive off in the middle of the road. They freeze on that.
There's some terrible ADR recorded in a bathroom that there's no road sound or any other sound effects. It's just them improving some shitty
Yep.
And then they freeze frame on the empty road, and you think the credits are gonna roll over it. No, it's just a freeze frame of the empty road for 30 seconds.
Way too long. Way too long.
And then the ending song is fucking awesome. I think it's from a band called Chaos.
Chaos.
With a K.
Yeah.
KAO.
KSS. Oh, man. So, what you guys think of this movie? Dead silence. I think it is fucking way better than what... Someone else go first, because I think I liked it more than anyone else.
What were you saying?
It is better than fucking... Death Stalker 3.
Death Dungeon Master.
Okay, I can agree with you on that. Okay, so out of
no one fell asleep.
Out of 10 striking points, what would you give it?
Someone else go first.
No, I'm asking you.
I
know.
I
Putting you
think
on
I
the spot
always
here.
go first. I don't want to. 10 striking points, man.
10 striking points.
Fuck. I give it a 4.
A 4.
Maybe 4.5. I might go up to 5. I enjoyed it.
Hey, you can give it whatever you want.
I know. You know what? I'm going to give it a 6.
A 6.
I'm going to give it a 6. 6 striking points.
Okay.
Whoa,
imagine
Mr. Generous.
imagine if you went last. I don't know what you would have given it.
I have no idea.
Ellen
right.
DeGeneres over
All
here.
right. Topher gave it 6 striking points out of 10.
What about you, Kevbot?
Me, I'm gonna give it a 3. 3 striking points. I didn't
Cut
enjoy
me in
it. I
half.
couldn't follow it, but some of the action sequence were fun.
That's like the best part.
Yeah, and just the sheer fact that most of the background music was the sexy saxophone.
That you can't hear any
Yeah.
dialogue.
Yep. You know what? It wasn't bad, and it was reminiscent of movies that we can easily make.
Yeah.
So most of the movie I don't like, but the fact that it makes me think like, yeah, I could make a movie like this made me give it
Yeah,
like an extra
exactly.
point.
It's not about being a good movie.
Yeah. All right, Dane
I
Tran,
hope.
how many striking points?
You know, I'd say that also for that whole nostalgic feeling that this movie gave me of making movies in high school. I'm going to give this a very generous 3.5 striking points.
That's way higher than I thought you were going to give it too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What did you give Deathstalker? 0, I think, right?
I think I gave
Or a
this-
1.
I think I gave it 0. I don't remember, but I think I gave it 0. That movie was trash and a half.
That movie was garbage.
Man, oh man, this movie's garbage. But
I'd rewind it.
really,
I'd rewind it.
I would not watch this movie.
This is
ever
like
again.
this is the same thing that happened with Dead or Alive, which is another shitty movie that me and Dane
yeah.
Train watched
Oh, my
back in
God.
the day, and then he like threw it out or sold it or something.
I think I threw it away.
Really?
I fucking it was
Wow.
like of the same quality but like
Yeah,
shittier
like
even.
homemade
Oh, it's fucking great.
like
And
low
he
budget
threw it out.
stuff.
Oh,
It-
man.
that was a movie.
We'll have to find a copy.
Like believe it or not, it's actually out on DVD. Like you can buy it on Amazon and
Oh,
shit.
wow.
It's crazy.
Someone buy me this movie. please.
It's about a bounty hunter. It's kind of a blaxploitation movie. Bounty hunter, and there's like a terrorist who like holds up a nightclub.
Yeah. He owns the nightclub, and
Oh, right.
it's just a bunch of people fighting and shooting stuff.
The
It
movie
doesn't make any
the
sense.
movie is literally like
People's
on
names are
par
like
with this.
Superfly and
Oh yeah, Fly. But I think Dead or Alive was a lot more entertaining than Striking Point.
Does it have anything to do with the Dead or Alive video game?
No.
no.
Okay.
No.
Good to know.
Unlicensed.
No. Well, actually, I'll have to show you a clip on YouTube. A clip of this movie does exist.
Oh yeah, look at this dude's YouTube
I
channel.
think-
He's got some good stuff.
right,
There's like
I'll
music
check it out.
videos
I
and
think
shit.
this, oh yeah, I think this movie.
Yeah.
I think this movie came out in like 2000 or something like that.
Wow. Huh.
The best
Yeah.
part is there's like a nightclub burns down, and they just superimpose like fire over. Like there's like no fire in the building. It's just, like a gif of fire.
Ultra cheese. Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah.
Speaking of YouTube, I have no clue where you can watch this movie if you wanted to watch it. We can't find pretty much anything. It does have an IMDb page, but it's got no information other than...
Did anybody rate it?
I don't remember. I don't think so.
Should I look that up?
Yeah, go for it.
I was very lucky to get this tape because this was the only one on the internet for sale I could find.
I couldn't find it on Amazon. I couldn't find it on Wikipedia. Couldn't find anything on YouTube. I do a Google search. Nothing comes up. It wants to take me to another movie that starts with striking
Ends with point.
and ends with point. I just know it's
okay.
93 minutes. They say it's 1995. There's only one
Ooh.
guy in IMDb who
reviewed
has
it?
like an
Oh,
actual
this dude-
picture for his
Really?
profile when it lists all the actors and one actress.
Our Sunza gave it a 1 out of 10, and he wrote about it. And I'm not going to read it.
Wait a minute. Where is this?
This is
coming from?
IMDb.
Oh, really?
So on IMDb, it has a 5.1 out of 10. So I'm the closest.
It has a 5.1
That's
out
pretty
of 10.
surprising.
Out of how many votes?
That's pretty surprising. Let's see what else
Out of
Thomas
2.
Fenton has done.
Who
What?
is Thomas Fenton?
He was
was
the
the
director,
writer,
producer,
Oh, okay. Writer,
he
executive
did
producer.
executive producer.
He did
He also was
everything.
he thanked in the
He
credits.
thanked himself.
Oh, this was the only movie he directed.
Yeah,
he has
makes
written
sense.
7 other movies.
Anything of note?
Uh,
Probably not.
Yeah, he probably wrote them
he
on
came up
sticky
with the
notes.
story
Yeah.
for Saw 4 and
Oh,
Belly of the
yeah.
Beast.
Wow.
I
He's done
totally
some
know those
stuff.
movies.
Chain Letter.
Yeah, that's a
I
movie.
Spit on Your Grave too.
Oh, I've actually heard of that one, actually.
Yeah, these are movies. Yeah.
These are films, feature films.
He was thanked in My Life with Buck. Don't know what that is.
Don't know what that is.
Anyway.
All right,
So,
so
should
I
people
guess-
watch this movie?
I wouldn't watch it again.
No, I don't think people should watch this movie.
I think people should. Everyone should watch this movie. This should be in every film class in America.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Boy, tell them what not to do.
If this movie can get made, you can make a movie.
Exactly. It's very like if you think about it, it's very inspirational in that way. Like
Yeah.
I like
We
I'm not saying,
challenging you to make a movie better than this, and it's not that hard.
I mean, movies, we've all made movies. It's not easy. Like these guys probably had like
A week to
You
shoot
know.
this.
I'm
Probably
sure
less than
I'm
that.
sure they ran into their lion's share of like problems making
We
this
ran
movie.
out of
Memorizing those
donuts.
long monologues.
That dude actually did a pretty good job. It was like a one take of like a 20-minute monologue. It was fucking boring and annoying to sit through, but he actually memorized it and it was one take. It was pretty good. But yeah, I'd say fucking if you can find this movie, which you probably never will unless you go to Action Video in Texas.
Or you want our Spanish copy.
Or you want the Spanish copy. If you speak Spanish, again, and you want Striking Point, just email us in Spanish.
Are we
Because
just
nobody
gonna
did yet.
Are we going to give away everything? Oh, that reminds
Give away
me.
everything?
No.
No. Well, because
Not the good stuff.
last episode we were giving away Death
Stalker
Stalker
was just
3.
so bad.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
And Jim Alicata,
Dun, da, da, da.
you have won, although I've already told you.
Being the only
you
guy
have
who
one.
ended up emailing
Yeah.
us anyway, but
You have won
Nobody else
the
wants
number
that.
one
copy
fan.
of Death Stalker 3. So, you know.
Do some homework, Jim. Watch Death Stalker 3 if you can. And write up a little review for us. I'd love to hear what you think of it.
actually, if you would even record it and
Oh, yeah. Send us a
so
little
we
audio
could,
bite.
we could put the blurb like on an episode.
Yeah, a couple minutes or
It's
something.
just easier for us because we'll have to do less work.
Yeah, I don't know
That's-
how to read.
Yeah, me either. So,
So that's 2 bad movies in a row.
yeah.
Just fast forward through the fucking monologues and shit and go to the action sequence. Anytime you see a muzzle flame, press play. You're
Yeah.
good.
Yeah.
You have an awesome movie. That's it.
So actually, the trailer's great. If you
Trailer's
just want to
fucking
watch,
sweet.
get yourself a copy of Silence of the Hams,
Everyone should do that right
which
now.
I mean is just a given for Christ's sakes.
And you'll see the trailer and you'll be like, good enough.
Yeah,
Good
exactly.
enough.
Yep.
Yeah, that's it.
Yep.
All right, so I don't know what we're going to be watching next time. We got some stuff to choose from.
Oh, we got a bunch of
We
stuff.
got
Yeah.
tons of stuff.
So
went
who
shopping.
knows what that could be.
Yeah, we did go shopping.
But, if you like us or you want to communicate with us, we are out there in the various social medias. I think we've given our email a bunch, and our Twitter and our Facebook.
Yeah, the VHS Bandits at gmail.com. Twitter at the VHS Bandits. Facebook.com/the VHS Bandits.
Yeah.
Or
So
VHS Bandits.
drop us a line. Say, hey, howdy, what's up? Tell us your favorite VHS movies. I don't know. Maybe if you have
Suggestions.
suggestions, work.
you guys
Want
wanna
to mail us tapes?
Yeah, if you guys actually want to submit some movies, we will gladly take them.
Oh, yeah,
So
absolutely.
just contact us about how to do that. So we'll do that.
Your tapes will not be returned
yeah.
if it's a good movie.
If your movies,
We'll trade you garbage
movies.
movies for really good movies.
Yeah.
We'll
Oh,
just send you Striking
yeah.
Point in return.
Yeah, if you want to do some tape trading, we'll do some of that too.
Yeah, we're like
absolutely.
just when you fuck over Netflix.
Oh, hey, so we had Burger King tonight.
Oh, yeah. Dane had a really good fart before we
Oh,
started
I know,
recording.
and it stunk real good.
Yep.
I had hey, you know,
He had a salad.
you know, I've been, I had a salad. Hey, you know, I've been eating so much of this garbage, watching all these garbage movies all my life. My body's finally starting to fight back. So I got to start eating kind of conscious. So I got myself a grilled chicken salad from Burger
Yeah,
King.
and
You
then
didn't even
chicken
finish
fries
it.
and French
I didn't.
fries.
Yeah, you're right. Yeah, okay. Yeah.
I still got another Whopper.
We gotta point out what we saw at Burger King though, because we got Burger King.
Oh, that's right.
What
Yeah.
did we see at Burger King?
The Surge Icy. Oh yeah, Surge Icy. So that might be something. At least one of us, me.
Hey, you know what? Maybe
That's
the
for
next time we watch one of these
podcast.
movies, if they still have it, all three of us should get it.
It'll be gone in a week.
It'll-
I know, right?
I'm gonna
Go
have
on
to go and
Burger
get it
King.
tomorrow. Anyway, guys,
For breakfast.
thanks again for listening. This was episode 8. We watched and talked about Striking Point. As always, I am the beautiful. No, that's a lie. I'm the Kevbot.
I'm Dover Hansen.
And I'm Dane Train, and this is saying good night, little bandits.
And be kind and rewind.